Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be doing a bit of an early stream. So, hope everybody enjoys. Good morning, True. You hate this, Annie? It just means your summons aren't going well. I've been around the block, man. My only complaint about this Annie is we haven't hit top grossing on Annie yet, or on we haven't hit top grossing on Android yet. Baby wants stones. Yeah, 6 rotations, 900 stones. It's a little below average, not too crazy. I'm not saying it doesn't suck, but we're not reaching nightmare territory yet. But if you want some coke, Tanabata, that's your time. Only one I have is Broly. Nice. I mean, hey. If you want some positive news, you only need one friend Broly or Beast at 55% and you just win the game. So, there's just... If you've got Piccolo, you're good. In terms of beating content, right? Also, let me know about the music levels. My browser is letting me actually play music from the browser now instead of having to download a video. And it looks like it's a little bit loud, but I can't truly tell you right now. I need you to be honest so I get it right, too. Only summon for Dragon Fist? Okay. Well, the thing is, True UI, is you should have had Piccolo, like... If you had the coins to buy Piccolo and you didn't, I say that's more on you. Because, like, that's, like, the best... That would have been the best unit to coin ever. Like... I didn't have an... Okay, well, there you go. Well, I would definitely have... If you would have asked me at that time, who would I recommend summoning on, I would have just said the banner with Piccolo on it, probably. Well, it just depends when Piccolo reruns, right? They like to toss LRs on, like, some banners sometimes just to make them, like, trap banners, so, you know. I would say, leaving Annie with just Broly would be a little bit of a nightmare scenario, though. Because it's like, of all these good units, you pulled probably the worst one. Nah, bro. I think Broly individually is better than Gogeta. Just individually, though. But, Gogeta just fits on the better team a little bit more coherently. And his best partner is better than what Broly's best partner is. Well, I guess Broly's best partner is Beast, right? Because 5 links. So... I'm thinking because I have Beast on the main, I'm debating if I want to throw my tickets onto the Broly or the Beast banner anyway to try to get dupes, or just throw them on the Broly banner. Because that ticket banner could potentially be glitchy. 7th Annie is the second best. Probably. I think it all depends on the lens that you look at the Annie for, right? I know some people care about the characters, some people care about the fights. I think if you want to have the so I think the argument for the 7th Annie being the best Annie, and this isn't my opinion, my title is my opinion. The 7th Annie did bring 2 individual red zones, right? And let's not act like Annie Omega or Omega Red Zone was just like free when it came out. Like, that was still a tough fight. On Global, everything is different because you have easier units. I disagree. I don't think the 8th Annie was garbage. The only thing that was garbage about the 8th Annie was the theme. The character selection wasn't great, but I think the content was really good. The Shadow Dragon fight was fun, especially the later ones. We had really, the EZAs were pretty good. I mean, Kaioken Blue Goku's EZA was really good. We had the 5-year EZAs. Let me actually pull up the campaign on the wiki and we can talk about it. Because this is going to be, I plan on making this a little bit of a longer stream, so we got a lot of time to talk. AKA, we are coming up on the super chat goal, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think if I am accepted, I'm going to implement channel memberships just yet. We got a ways to go for that. But I wouldn't mind turning on super chats. You never know. It's just a step of the way there, you know? It's sad how Red Zone crept. Yeah. Yeah, if you Orange Piccolo is an exception because it was just different, right? It wasn't, that's not usually what they do for New Year's. Like, usually the New Year's units release at, like, literally the worst possible time. Like, 4 weeks out from Annie. That's such a bad time to release because there's, like, a 99% chance you just get power crept. Majunior off of Hirudegarn. I thought he was on the Dragon Fist banner. Because I feel like I pulled, like, 3 Majuniors during New Year's. I don't remember. My mind has been so locked in on Annie. I don't remember that banner. Alright, so I'm going to do the JP version of all the campaigns because that's the one I played for the 8th Annie. And I'm going to scroll back and we're going to talk about it. So 8th anniversary campaign. Do you guys want me to count the countdown, or do we just want to do part 1, part 2, part 3? I disagree. I don't think Majunior is OP anymore, but I do think he's good. The beauty of him is he has a permanent role within the game, and that's more than you could say for a lot of units. I do think Majunior can look very impressive, but these 9th Annie fights are just like, they are just so not built for units like that anymore. Oh, nice. But count the countdown. Okay, so during the 8th Annie countdown, we had Super 5 times. Yeah, I mean, he's impressive. We had the speed battle. Story events returned. Not really worried about that. Extreme Z area. Stamina recovery time. Nothing too... Yes, there really wasn't anything in the countdown last year. Just a speed battle. And some other, like, maybe Z areas. And then they increased the sales at the Baba Shop. Excuse me. But that lasted for the whole Annie. So, if we head over to part 1, we had everyone's energy campaign, the banners. So, double Spirit Bomb, not the best choice in the world, but, you know, I digress. The Boo Duo certainly was not designed in the right time period, just because they had a good standby, right? Yeah, that's a good idea. I think Bean is your name. Sorry if it's not. If you know, I feel like I said, the Spirit Bomb Duo had a very nice standby, but other than that, I don't know. In the GT Duo, it just felt like it was their utility really came from the revive. So, but we're not here to talk about that, their kits. But again, I'm not gonna call Kid Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as like the best unit in the game, like the healthiest state for people being hyped to play, right? The 77 special summon, you know, we have to wait all the way up until part 3 to get that. Ticket summons, yeah, the usual. Coin exchange, the same thing we have right now. The redstone, which hadn't been updated yet, so it was pretty bad. The purple stone, cool. Again, not really content, just like you spend money, you get stuff. We had Babidi, who turned into Majin Vegeta with the standby, who could go into an LR. We had Hercule, the Dokkan Awakened, and then we had the Super Goku's Rival story event. We had EX skill orbs for the Power of Wishes category, which was very good because obviously they were the leaders during the anniversary. We had, excuse me, learn offense and defensive training, clear all stages to get a total of 30 Dragon Stones. And then the Shadow Dragon event. Excuse Excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't even like for that. But we had the Extreme Z Awakenings for Vegito and Super Boo. Special Dokkan Battlefield. All the EZAs were open, and then boosts went up to 5 every once in a while. It was kind of just random. And that's about it for part 1. So, about normal. Part 2, obviously the openings were the theme there. We had the Dragon Ball opening medley event, where you could get the, like, it was like a burst mode period for it too, where you could buy OSTs for your little data profile. Kaioken Goku as well as Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku's EZAs. Kaioken Goku's was pretty damn crazy, in my opinion. That EZA had some movement. We had more updates to the I mean, it feels pretty normal, man. Like, we had the updates to the Shadow Dragon fight, the Link level event, Infinite Dragon Ball History, and then during the 8th anniversary, they did World Tournament. So I'm already playing the game all day because it's Annie, and then you know what they did? Here, take a World Tournament. And I actually grinded that World Tournament really hard. Because of the Piccolo EZA that came out with that World Tournament, like, was cracked, and people were like hunting that. So that was the data indicates by the rankings that that was the most competitive tournament of all time on JP. So, and I decided to hunt for it. I'll show it in a minute. I wanted to get a title for a World Tournament, like I wanted to get a funky one, and that was the tournament I chose to grind. So that just shows how good my timing is, right? Why do an easy one when you can do literally the hardest they ever did? But now we get to part 3. We had burst mode for the Gogeta and Vegito event. We had the Extreme Z Awakenings for Babidi and Hercule. Oh yeah, how could I forget about the Spirit Bomb event that was in the 8th Annie thing, where you had to essentially just try and use Kid Gohan, or AGL Gohan's EZA, right? You'd bring 16 and just make Gohan like an atomic bomb. You got missions for that, and we had a chain battle versus Vegeta and Nappa, RIP. Then the EZAs for Gogeta and Vegito, and that's it. Oh no, and then the 8th Annie battle. I don't know why that's not on the wiki, but the 8th anniversary battle was actually really cracked because we got EX skill orbs for the Annie units. And so they can't really do something like that this year. I mean, they could do an event like that, but the rewards won't be the same because it was, what's the word? I'll get it. Because you're not going to be able to do more EX skill orbs for the Annie units unless you just want to straight up improve them from last year, which I doubt they do because those ones are already pretty cracked. The skill orbs for STR Gogeta? Yeah, but like, come on, be fair. They gave like level 8 defense and stuff like that. Like, I think on, like, oh, let me go look at the ones on UI Goku. Like, you know. Oh, are you talking about the base Gogeta? Are you talking about the 5-year one, bud? I thought you were talking about the year 1 unit. I'm like, come on. Like, those are good. Where are we at? And he got hit with 900k? Yeah. Where's UI Goku? Yeah, like, look at the defensive buff. These are from the year 8 skill orbs. Like, that's crazy. Or, yeah, from that event. It's like, yeah, I could take off the one in the middle and make that like a dodge orb, but I was like, just give me the defensive buffs. Like, forget about it, right? I know that build's not perfect, but he's, that's what we're working with. Nah. I did fix him and give him more dodge than he had, but... Nah, Truth doesn't care that much. I mean, look at the nodes. Every dodge node that I could do, I'm pretty sure has dodge. So... I'm just not using... I want to use these special skill orbs that I had to, you know, grind to get and put them on these units, because it's like, you literally can't use them for anybody else, so I might as well just throw them on, right? The only one I would change is this one, because you don't need crit on this guy, because he already has a 50% chance to crit in 18 key, and then 100% on his additional supers, so... It is a little annoying that they gave them all crit in additional, but that's just kind of how it worked out, right? Yeah, but I just don't see, with the 8th anniversary, I don't really, I don't think it's... I can't look at this and be like, yeah, that was number one, right? Just because the 7th Annie had, he had, they had 2 red zones. We had the All-Star raid. Like, that All-Star EZA was insane. It was a lot of work, but it was insane. We're talking about, you know, 300 stones, potential orbs that'll set you up for years. A lot of work, but if you can get through it, it's definitely worth it. No, it's 300. They are not giving us an event with 1,000 stones just tied to it like that. 100 stages every month. Yeah, I got it done in a few days, but that's because I was on just... All I was doing at that time was, like, just Elden Ring and that. Like... Eventually, I got to, like, the point where I was at, like, 850. I'm like, I'm getting this done today. Like... I think I finished it like a little bit after Truth ended up finishing it. Or something like that. I forget. I have a video on it. I'll tell you when I finished it. I don't even think it was 3 a.m. adrenaline. It was just like... It's just like, you know what? I need to get this done. Worst part is, I think that video flopped too. Because I was still like... I think I still like barely even had 100 subs at that point. So... A video getting any attention was pretty tough. And it still is, like... I mean, the videos do a little bit better now, but it's still, like, nowhere near the numbers that I would like. But the only way to get, like, make your videos, like, do better is you just have to make them better and, make them more worth watching, you know? Which is not easy to do. Anyway... I'm gonna actually have to scroll back so far. I gotta go to February of 2022. Yeah, I'm just link leveling them because they're like, okay. Don't look too much into that. Most of my like really good units are already link leveled, so I don't have a lot of luck to work with anymore. Alright, we're almost here. Yeah, so I beat it on either March 11th or March 12th, whenever I recorded that. This is when I was doing my red borders on my thumbnails. I know, so it's like right above that. My no item run on Broly went pretty crazy. It got about 3,500 views. Which is considerably more than the average. Face reveals incoming. I have to feel comfortable enough with that, and also, I want to reach a point where it's like, you know, I might as well, right? Empty box. The empty box right now, that's where the sub alert goes. That's where the Hikari dance goes. And we if someone subs, we get W's in the chat. That's the new thing, right? I don't know. I saw Mr. Baby did it, and I was like, "That's a good idea. Let's implement that. Make it look a little more streamy." I got bored the other day, and I cooked up like 3 overlays. This was one of them. I didn't know who to put on the left, but I was like, "Yeah, people like Gojo. Why not?" It's whatever that meme of him dancing is. That's what this alert is. Everyone needs a little Gojo in their life. Sure. I prefer Sukuna myself, but although the manga version of Sukuna is not really my favorite right now, but like him and Shibuya and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Well, if you, yeah, I mean, if you, English is hard. I can't talk. If you were just listening to what I said, I'm like the latest version of Sukuna. I'm not like the biggest fan of, but you know, I don't know. The writing has certainly gotten weird without getting into spoiler territory. But you know, the Gojo thing is like impossible to avoid. You would like literally have to just like delete Twitter. Excuse me. I think I'm a little sick. Just a little bit. Who's the guy who throws squids? That is absolutely not what Jogo said, bro. Come on now. Not that bad. And it looks like it's about to get really good after the latest chapter. Things are actually starting to finally heat up a little bit. Honestly, things have been hot. It's just can be a little frustrating. Careful, Bean. But yes. My expectation, though, is he's not done. I'm just happy that Yuji's finally kind of found his little role in this whole thing. Because, like, the plot just will never advance as long as Gojo was around. Would always just go back to, like, the wait for Gojo. It's like the main character complex that isn't the main character complex, right? That's one of the biggest flaws in Bleach, even though I love it to death. A lot of it is, just, like, wait for Ichigo. It's like characters get their moments, but in the bigger picture, it's just like, you know, stall around and wait until Ichigo shows up. And Goku's got that has that complex too. But I think Toyotaro with the gas arc did a pretty good job of it not being just wait for Goku. Granted, the gas arc wasn't phenomenal, but the twist of it being Frieza who just comes in and puts a stop to everything and just drops a bomb on us, I think that was pretty fun. And also, like, you know, Toyotaro's starting to cook a little bit, I think. Now that we kind of are starting to move out of the superhero retelling, we're actually getting back to, like, a new plot, which is pretty cool. I said Toyotaro. Yeah, it's not Toriyama right now. Nah, I think right now it has some potential though. Like we're getting something like Beast Gohan versus UI Goku. Like that's hype. I mean, who doesn't want to watch that or read that? I guess. Anybody know what you're talking about? Off the top of my head, no. I read JJK in a day, so I don't really remember everything. But obviously now it's weekly, so it's like I'm all caught up. You also unintentionally tried to like fan check me with Bleach, where you're like, "Who's this girl with the pink hair?" I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And then you come back like a week later, it was an OC. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that sounds about right." Well, yeah, Toriyama doesn't do nearly as much as he did. But I also don't think Toyotaro is doing a bad job writing at all right now. It's not easy. Like imagine you were like a fan manga guy for One Piece, and then Oda just tells you like, okay, your time to write, right? Or like Toda, like you know, like Oda's like, you know, what's the word? Preparing you and stuff like that. You're like his predecessor, or not predecessor, but his successor. And you got to try and write One Piece, and you're under a microscope, and people, if you don't give the people, like, it's like you try new stuff, the people don't like it, you do callbacks, and then people just say you're relying on the old stuff. It's not easy. Toriyama's old, yeah. A lot of these mangaka are a little bit younger. Like, I know Gege for JJK's 31. And Oda is 49. I think Kubo's in his either mid-40s or late 30s. Akira Toriyama's 68. He's not 81. A little bit of a difference between 68 and 81, though. That's almost a decade and a half, man. Yeah. It's whatever the mix is, man. I'm not really controlling it right now. This just helps the OSTs not go on for 10 minutes and drive me crazy. Worst case scenario, I'll just turn my headset off, but eventually you start to lose your mind a little bit listening to Dokkan OST for an extended period of time. Right now, we're up to Super Trunks. What a polarizing Dokkan Fest, huh? Is the AGL Hellfighter 17? No. I believe it was, they had potential when Super 17 dropped if they were on the GT bosses category, but unfortunately they were not, so. What the hell does that mean? Would have been better if the R wasn't BL related? Damage reduction in HP? Oh, his EZA, right? You talking about the MVP 17? I don't think his condition's that bad. It's not that hard to be under 77% HP. Yeah, James, go ahead. I'll see if I can fulfill it. I'm just finishing this bar of stamina while we wait for individuals to say hello and whatnot. GT bosses versus GT Goku. What fight is that? GT Goku. The GT Goku event? That's too easy now. We can up it a little bit. LR Omega makes that very easy, bud. And we also have like Baby, the STR 17s. GT bosses isn't what it was. I mean, we might get caught, but Broly, we can't lower his attack, so you really do lose a lot. I'm trying to beat that mission for a while. Well, I'll slide and do it just because that's what you requested, but I'm not expecting like a war, right? Didn't get LR Omega. So let me build a team and I could try and recommend something. Oh, yeah, this is the team I built for my beginner's guide the other day, where I was like trying to explain to people like you would want to find units under a leader skill and then try and cover typings and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what that team is. I just found a bunch of SSRs in my box and then I was like, let's build a team. But so you'd want to bring him. Well, if you're doing a GT bosses, like, so say you don't have Omega, right? What I would recommend you do, actually, is you go right here. This is the Shadow Dragon Saga. And then you, do you have this Omega? Okay, so you run him. And then if you have these guys, bring them. And if you could manage to pull it off, this guy is risky, right? But you can use him. I'd say if you have this Sin, you run him. Then you have a couple options. You can either run this version of Oceanus. You have LR Super. You can't run Super 17 in this run because you're doing something different. But then, so yeah, you'd run this physical Sin, and then these guys are probably power crept, or not power crept, but you could probably run these guys in the GT Goku event, and then you would just do a team like this, right? Where you link up an Omega with a Sin, or you link up Tech Sin with whatever this guy is, Isanova or something like that. Or you link up like Omega with Sin, and then the Shadow Dragons with Sin. That's what I would do. If I didn't have other GT bosses, because I believe this was like one of the versions that I did initially for the clear, but when at the time I didn't have this unit because this came out during the 7th ANNI. They didn't exist and they didn't exist, right? So I remember I had to use Oceanus, and I think I had to use this Nova. Can I send you my box? I don't know where you would do that. But I'll do the run just because you want me to, honoring the viewer request, but I do know it'll be relatively easy. And also, if you have LR Baby, you can use him. He's very good. I mean, if you're on Twitter, you can just mention me. I might have DMs open, I'm not sure. LR17, yeah, I think mine's at 90%. Yeah, I would say your claim to fame is just letting a friend LR Omega carry you. Yeah, I have Discord, but it's just easier to not interact there at that specific spot unless we're in like a server or something. Adding viewers on Discord isn't a practice I want to get into. This is why I need to open the server that I made. STR Metal Rildo. The AGL one would be good once he gets his EZA. But yeah, I'd have to look at his kit. Is it? Yeah, I don't even know if I have him anymore. You can see I'm really locked in on this run here. Is setting the standards. Honestly, I don't know. I think he might just be like too good for them. Because if you power creep the events around Beast Gohan, then the rest of the game literally just can't do anything. So it's a bit of a slippery slope. STR Metal Rildo. He raises his attack and defense for 1 turn, so he'd be like a good floater. And he also gets attack and defense plus 160% with the GT bosses all the way maxed out. Additional attack and defense for performing a super attack. Yeah, he'll be decent. That's like not a bad unit to run. But the problem is he's not on the Shadow Dragon Saga. So that's why you couldn't really run him on this team. You would have to kind of improvise a little bit. LR17, yeah, he's fine as a leader. But AGL Omega should just carry you through it. Yeah, they can work. Yeah, Tech Ultimate Gohan's okay. What Dokkan Fest unit do I think is coming out after the anniversary? Honestly, it's impossible to like really have any context clues, but something that's not like otherworldly hype. What if they do like a Super Saiyan Vegeta that goes blue against from like the Kaba fight? And they do like U6 versus U7 or something. That would be like interesting for worldwide. I don't think it would be the best, but it would be interesting. It's just one of those things where it's like I could sit here and tell you theories all day and then it'll just be like the complete opposite of whatever I said. Because that's just how this goes in this day and age. Look how happy I am that I have Omega Shenron, guys. Super Kaioken Goku? It's not impossible. Well, Goku, that is not how you're going to deal damage to me, my friend. Let me actually pull something up. Who's he supering? I wasn't paying attention. Oh. Yeah, nice try, Buckaroo. I got something I could slide in the little face cam box. AGL Super 17? Nice, fine. Just build them up. Giving me the tutorial for the Dokkan mode because I did the summons on another account. STR17, no, he sucks since he came out. I'm sorry. it's impossible to put them in a good spot. Yeah, go ahead and Super Omega, pal. Make my day. This actually could hurt a little bit. No. What am I talking about? I'm tweaking. I waffled on the internet. I'm sorry, boys. Hopefully we hit top 1 on Android. Yeah, for sure. It's possible. I'd like to start chasing these gammas a little bit. Pulling the Beast first rotation was like, you know, the ideal scenario. Because now I can, you know, got the best unit in the game out of the way. And now we can have fun chasing who we want, right? It's like the necessary unit is taken care of. Now we can just have some fun. And it's like if I don't pull the Gammas or Broly, it's like, oh well. They'll come back around. But Beast is gonna make the need to summon for like anything at this rate like not necessary going into Worldwide. Because I think the plan is sporadic multis up until about Tanabata. And then we'll really kind of lock in. Like never drain the stone count all the way to 0 for a unit. A couple multis here and there is fine. 15 million, huh? That's pretty good. And there you go. Literally, I don't think we took above 10k on any hit there. That's the power of double 200%. Let me know in the chat though who or what anniversary was your favorite, whether it be the best, whether it be the characters you like the most, the hype of it. Let me know. I'm trying to think of stuff I need to do. If we want to talk about like the characters they picked, for me it was the 6th Annie, just because I'm a big Super Saiyan or a big Ultra Instinct Goku fan. I guess I never easy A'd this guy for some reason. I meant to. I think my favorite anniversary to be a part of was this one or this the 7th. The 7th was a lot of fun because I did a lot of things for the first time during the 7th Annie. The 2 for $1 method's undefeated. Come on. Trying to save Kai's over here. Damn it. What the freak? Alright, come on. Give me one. Ooh, 2 for $1, see? There we go. Alright, one more. Come on. Boom! Yeah, let's go, dude. That's that B support right there. I lucked out on that one. It's really hard to get Android top grossing. Super hard, yeah. Compared to iOS. They've been camping iOS for weeks. At number 1. The banners are selling well? Yeah. I'm just finding things I need to do. Stuff I never finished. I never awakened the Xeno Trunks. Guess I'll get to the work on the TWR these guys, I don't know. It doesn't support the game financially, but it does give them positive metrics, yeah. Just user play time. But no, it doesn't support the game financially. I'm not saying you need to let that dictate what you do, I'm just letting you know it doesn't. So, one thing about this game is they're never trying to appeal to free-to-play players. And I don't mean that in like a rude way, it's just, that's never the goal, right? They're not trying to make the people that aren't spending money happy. They're trying to incentivize them to spend money. Yep. Yeah, just hold it down. You'll be good to go. It's so right now it's easy, but it gets tricky once we get to about to Saiyan Day, to Golden Week. That's when things start to get tricky. Or if you get like a global first. Right now it's easy, but it gets harder. We'll see what happens when Saiyan Day Broly or something comes out, right? I'm spitballing. When Saiyan Day UI Goku drops, we'll see. Yeah, no, they've been #1 for like a week. They're killing it on iOS. I mean, they're killing it on Android, too. Second on Android's pretty good. LRGT Frieza comes to global. I don't even remember where he's acquired. Isn't he Battlefield? Hello, Katomi. Yeah, Battlefield Memory Shop. That's where you get them. December 28th, 2023. I don't remember what number Battlefield they were at. Oh boy, the domain, the fun stuff. What we're all here for. Oh, come on, what happened? Elgato. That's not very nice. You're missing Future Gohan's active skill. It one-shot cell. Come on back for me. There we go. All right. You got Beast and Gogeta. Yeah, it went very well. Considering I didn't spend a dime, I'm completely okay with that. All right. I need to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna let this Dokkan event run. We'll let me make sure this isn't like overbearing. We'll put sound on just to give you something to listen to. How's that sound? All right. I'll be right back, guys. I come back, he's doing this nonsense. All right. It is a movie this morning. I don't feel like listening to this specific song. This one's actually almost over. Let me, one moment. I gotta reset this one. Alright, that should be a little better. I forgot, I committed a cardinal sin. You're not supposed to bring orange into Dokkan events because he does orange. So it's like, makes it take so much longer than it needs to. I'm trying to make my PC do too much. Whoops. Let's not get carried away, shall we? Is Chilai on the 9? Yeah, she's on every banner going forward. Unless it's like very specific. She'll be on any banner because she goes to the premium pool. Yeah, you beat it. There you go. Not too bad anymore. It just takes a little bit of time. You'll get it. For the Zamasu team, yeah, I would like to get Zamasu himself, but unfortunately, I could not summon for Broly in good faith, seeing the kit for Beast. STRUI Goku from the ticket. There you go. We got these his EZA is decent over on the JP side of things, so but I had a train of thought and then I got derailed. Oh, I want to use these tickets from these new events that have been coming out lately. Just can't. Gotta wait for part 3. Hopefully there'll be something good that comes out of it. Physical Kami? Facts. I need to test something. So if I do this... You can't do that. Okay. Never mind. Next up is Sworn Enemies. Let me look at that. Oh, that's easy, dude. Full power Frieza literally just like takes a dump on that stage. He has guaranteed crits the whole time. Recommend summoning on Rebrienne? I do not. You heard it from me. I'm gonna need y'all to trust me on this one. Honestly, I have no idea. My guess is no, because that's going to make it too easy for people to pull the new units, but we'll see. Maybe one featured unit. They are, many things over at Akatsuki, but generous is not one of them. Excuse me. I would like for them to do that, but I just don't see it. Alright, let me try and catch up on some of these missions down here. Anything important that I need to do? No. Alright. Let me grab my phone charger. Man, alright. Golden Frieza, Prime LR Frieza, as long as he's easy aid. Tech Transforming Frieza. Yeah, that should work. I'd say if is Incel on Sworn Enemies? I forget. Let me look at that category. I can tell you who I'd recommend. Yeah, Incel's on it. I'd use him. His EZA is dumb. I don't know what I'm in the mood to do in this game right now. It's a little slow now that we've gotten through all the content. I just want to maintain a some semblance of a content streak at this point. Ah. Okay. Okay, I think I took care of that, so we can move on. Dailies are going to reset here in about 10 minutes, though, so we'll be able to do that. Should be nice. All right, support medals. Never know when you'll need those. No, I don't want to play Titan Revenge free on PC. Any anime I've been watching lately? No. We just read JJK Weekly right now. That's about all I'm at. I did like 120 chapters of Hunter x Hunter, or however you say it, like last month. But that was because I made a deal with somebody that I would pull Ultra Instinct Goku on Legends if I read some of that. So that was the deal. I think there's a stone to snag in here, I think. Yeah, tell me how it works, Bulma, please. Thank you. If we go, is it here? No, there is no stones. There's a sticker, though. Nah, there ain't nothing in there. I would do it if there's a stone, but no. I love this OST. I don't know. I guess let's just beat every hard event. Why not? We'll just do it all in one stream. We could do every red zone. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I have no idea. Just, you know that full power freeze is one of your rotations. This is also a terrible opening rotation. Will Legend get us? I'm chartering into dangerous waters, giving Legic a chance to beat me. Yeah, so I think if maybe this stream will go until I beat every red zone. That'll be the goal. We'll do the yearly red zone stream. We did that last year and it took 7 hours. So we'll no item every red zone stage with the superhero team. Ooh, okay. And however long it takes is however long it takes. Yeah. I didn't even realize that you were running GT Frieza and GT Cell, to be honest. I already forgot. I suppose that could work. But the idea is that full power Frieza just does all the work for you. And then in the last phase, you try and protect them because of the type disadvantage. That would be my recommendation. Alright, so Legic in 1 turn. Not that that's really a flex, but that's how that went. New record, we'll take that. Yeah, I haven't played this since last anniversary. No, maybe it was a little bit before. I was gonna say last Annie. That was a misinput. I don't even care. We can use the rainbow one. It doesn't matter. All right, Lud. What do you got for me, partner? We're, So we started this about an hour and 15 in, so let's see how long it ends up taking compared to last time. It took 7. 7 hours. Have I rainbowed Beast? No, Dragon. I have been 55% and I'm content. We'll maybe go for a dupe with tickets, but we'll see. All right, Gogeta, let's finish this phase up for me, partner. Ah, come on. There you go. There we have it. Gogeta or Beast? Beast. In Dokkan, Beast. Overall, probably Gogeta. Yeah, that's not gonna do it, my friend. It's so quick in response. Yeah, there's not that many people chatting, man. I can interact with the chat pretty quick. It's like, oh, you got something to talk about? Bet. Let me yap for 10 minutes. I appreciate you stopping by, though. There we go. Okay, easy enough. I'm not expecting much resistance here from the GT Red Zone. Full transparency. But we're gonna, like I said, we'll just beat all of them in this stream, so. Setting records. Let me just filter this by, trust, bottom master, disciple. We'll probably put Gohan on the front. Yeah, perfect. Bet. There we go. I stopped looking at this. This is distracting me. It's very innovative gameplay that I'm doing right now, though. Just putting Beast in slot 1 and not letting him die. It's very cool. Stuff that, you know, you have to really think outside the box to do. Oh, he can dodge? Okay. Well, that might make it go a little slower. I don't know. Gogeta might just go stupid on him. I don't know if streaming this early was the best idea I've ever had, but I got back from breakfast and I'm like, you know what? I feel like streaming right now, so I'm just going to do it. Maybe it's a 2 a day. I don't know. All right, Mr. Rildo. I do not need to use the taunt in this event. Not a chance in hell. You're only making me stronger, Mr. Rildo. 16 million. All right. Also can't die. Ah, you bastard. That's not very nice. Ooh. Just woke up from the World Tournament grind. No worries, man. Appreciate you stopping by. We're in the process of beating every red zone stage. And then I'll call the stream there, because it'll probably be like 2 to 3 hours. So, could be here a while. We'll see, though. I don't really foresee much struggling going on here. Unless they keep doing that! Stop dodging! That is not nice. You're just slowing things down. All right, just for that, buddy. Teach you to dodge my 18 key. All right. Oh, there's a third phase. I forgot. Okay, dude. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. This could be funny. How chaotic am I feeling? You know what? They got it. They got it. They got it. They got it. Never a doubt. Oh, yeah, they're fine. Oh, he disables dodge, doesn't he? I forget. Who's fighting Hyper Metal Rildo in 2024, you know? Oh, no. How much is this gonna do? Oh, that's nothing. Whatever, that's fine. It gave him that sense of false hope, I think. The Metal Rildo had a chance in this fight. He's like, oh, look, I found my opportunity. Nah. They don't play that way around here on Retail Row. Piccolo, you want to finish this up for me, partner? Not even close. Let's just save a little bit of time here. Considering our boy is locked, let's just do that. Make him stronger for when it's time for him to actually attack. I'm fine with that. All right. What you got? 13 mil? Not bad. It's good damage. And that is good damage. You want to finish this up, though, so we can move on to the next stage? All right. Beast gets another kill, huh? Or not Beast, Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, I can't call him Beast anymore, because he's actually not Beast now. Kind of tragic. All right, last phase for real this time. There we go. All right, next. Next. If you are grinding World Tournament on Global, I hope it's going well. And just know you're almost done. I know it could be a bit of a an experience, we'll call it. The sync? Why would it be rough? A more foresight? Yeah. Welcome to the real world, I guess we'll say. Don't get to save for 6 months at a time. Morning, Jayhawk. We are in the process of just taking down every red zone stage with Gohan. Not that it's like impressive, but it's just something to do. Make this a long stream. It's what you got to do during the purgatory days of the anniversary. Not really too much going on at the moment. I did the Beast videos I wanted to do. Keeping an eye on that top grossing. Not that we're gonna get it today. Is Future Gohan not triggering the intro? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think I have it under control. Nah, you're good. I just want to make sure I don't look like, you know, don't want to look too dumb. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's not a difficulty thing. It's more of just kind of like we can chill and do something while I'm doing the stream. I did a whole video beating all the hard fights yesterday, so. That's right. He ignores AoEs. I forgot. Or the taunt doesn't work for AoEs. I'm not doing Orange Piccolo. It's gonna take too long. AGLVB will be fine. Turn 5. Yeah, it'd just be one of those early streams, man. Like just people waking up and stuff like that. I don't know if this was the best time to stream, to be honest, but it's all good. We're already here, so. It's all good. This noise suppression on the mic has been very helpful because I actually can like do stuff outside of the thing and it's like it doesn't just pick up like everything. Been awake for a full 24 hours. I mean, it's just World Tournament, dude. You don't gotta take it that serious. I mean, I saw the screenshots. You're not getting one local. You got a short end of the stick on that one. Are Trunks all Trunks cards? Depends if you count Trunks and Vegeta. Sorta hope Trunks is very good. The Easy 8 Trunks wasn't horrible, but just not really meant for content that it's, they're putting out right now. That was terrible. That's where Gohan struggles for ki. Needs that ki support around. He didn't get it right there. Orbs were bad. Just nothing went our way there. We are on the grind to 700 subs. We are 18 off. I don't expect to hit it on this stream, but hopefully soon. If you guys were not here earlier, we are actually starting to get very close to the first monetization goal on YouTube. So there's two of them, right? The first one is like super chats and channel memberships, and then the second one is mid-roll ads on videos and stuff like that. We are almost to the first tier, so you guys stopping by the stream and helping with that is greatly appreciated. I think honestly, at the rate that we're at, we should be there by the end of the week. So, very exciting. It's been a couple years of work at this point. Definitely have done it the hard way so far. Haven't had that lucky video break through yet. All right, Super 17, what do you got for me, partner? You absorb blast base key supers. Blast base key supers. Key blast base supers. I am familiar with your game. But I was going to say, the blue boys are going to dodge for us, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, 2.5 million. Chill. We don't want to do too much damage. That almost might do a quarter of his health. Or a quarter of a health bar. Phew. Okay. They fulfill a similar role to Vegeta. Yeah, but Vegeta and Trunks is they don't have a ceiling like Vegito does on his good turn. Vegeta and Trunks can't do they're more consistent defensively, but they can't have like that guaranteed dodging turn. You know, the 5 supers that can potentially lower attack. They just can't do that. And Vegeta and Trunks can take damage early on when the blue boys potentially can take 0 with their dodging. I'm not saying it's consistent, but it's kind of a shame that the superhero lead exists, because Vegeta and Trunks' leader skill would still be pretty crazy if that was the case. But you literally have, like, no excuse to run anything else right now. Especially if you want to beat something that's hard. Like, why would you run anything but superhero? The answer is you wouldn't. I said this ad nauseum, in my like Beast Gohan beating all the hard fights video, but this team literally has like everything, right? Defensive utility, offensive utility, support, damage, right? Synergy, options, right? There's multiple ways you can build it. Does it have revive? You could probably set it up to have revive. Let me look. Honestly, you don't need it because you can't die. But Birdcoo, he's not a superhero, is he? No. If you want to get technical, if you really want revive, you could use Master Roshi. But that's like a really, like, that's a reach. That's a big one. Revive is like the one thing they're missing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. That's true. That too. Yeah. MUI's EZA, Evolution Blue Vegeta's EZA that we're likely getting this year, or this celebration. Yeah. They got something for everybody, man. You got dodging, you got damage reduction, you got guard, you got support. You got action breaks, taunts, giant form. Like you said, revival's the thing that they're like the least equipped with, but it's not really that needed. Why would you need a revival when you just can't die? Yeah. But I do get your point. You are correct that revival is something they are missing. So I was a little bit wrong. But they absolutely can. They could do like the bare minimum, and then he just doesn't see any play. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Never say never with the Dokkan, man. They always find ways to make things not make sense. But they have been good during this this anniversary. Amatsu's been in his bag big time. We had an anniversary like last year, and they said never again. We're coming with the flames at the 9th anniversary, because right now, I think if part 3 is solid, like, this is the best Annie bar none. EZAs have been good this year so far. Yep. Blue Boy's very good. UI is pretty good. Defensively, he does leave a little bit to be desired still, but at least he can dodge. Who else is EZA? The Broly trio, phenomenal, right? They've done a very good job this year so far. The free-to-play units are whatever. I mean, I think it's kind of just the standard at this point that the free-to-play units are never really gonna, they don't want them to be that good, so it feels intentional that they're not, like, the best ever. But, I think, one thing that I think we can say is, I wonder if the, what's the word? I'll get it. English is hard. The format. I wonder if, because of the format change, with the Dual Dokkan Fest Carnival, or the Dokkan Fest Carnival format, if we don't get a double top grossing, I wonder if they decided to start going back to, Dual Dokkan Fest. Do we know when Orange Piccolo LR will come back on a banner? If you're on Global, it'll be the Hirudegarn and Super Saiyan 3 Goku banners. Because New Year's was not a shared celebration this year, if I'm not mistaken. For JP, we have no idea because they just returned at the end of December. So, I don't want to give you an answer, and I don't know. Yeah, you got it. Sorry I couldn't give you a concrete answer, but I would say, like, if you want to be realistic, honestly, I don't know. Like, maybe Golden Week. Maybe Golden Week. That would be if you put a firearm to my head and said predict it, I would say Golden Week. I don't know if you're allowed to say the GUN word on YouTube. You probably can. I'm being dramatic. But yeah. You put me on the spot, I'd say Golden Week. But don't go leaving a dislike on this stream in 2 months when they're not on the Golden Week banner. I can't afford a dislike. I'm just messing around. Yeah, I know you got me, though. Yeah, so we're really struggling so far, chat. This has been really difficult. I'm not just playing on autopilot right now. I am so happy I coined Future Gohan. I am very impressed with what I've seen. It's likely because they return. Yeah, but they also... Yeah, I think so. Let me actually... Okay, so this is how I can give you some cope. I'm gonna go look at the banners right now, and I'll tell you in a minute. If Dragon Fit, or if Super Saiyan 3, what's his name? Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu were on the New Year, or the Golden Week banners, then that's, like, good cope for you. They were. Okay, so yeah, I'd say Golden Week. That'd be your, likely spot. I'd say if you don't have Piccolo, you just coin him. But, my perspective is a little different. Ow! What the fuck? Why did he take 600k? Since when did he hit that hard? Okay, dude. Red. Oh, I meant to link him up in slot 2. Whoops. Oh, is he locked? Yeah, no, okay, yeah. Yeah. We're fine. I'm just being dramatic. We're beating every red zone stage. That's the, that is the mini goal within the stream at this point, because I don't know what to do for multiple hours. That action break sucks, actually. We needed that support. Ah! Just give it a minute, it'll come back. Yeah, I don't know. You're not missing anything. Vegeto's just doing supers. I need to reposition my phone so the Elgato cord will stop bending. Come on. Not now, phone. I can't do this right now. Beast Gohan has an action break. What are you talking about, dude? On his unit super with Piccolo? Oh, are you kidding me, man? The cord broke, dude? Not broke, but... Usually the only way to fix this is to go out and go back in, which is really frustrating. Damn it. The controller fell off my desk. You guys are missing a, like, nothing. This turn is, it's just a nothing burger. We did win, though. Come on. Now is not the time. What happens if I... Yes.